Yes, so how old were you when you started?
Well, I started when I was 13 years old, just selling stuff on eBay. Oh, this is fun. So yeah, just selling stuff on eBay. Video game consoles, video games, some magazines, some discs, some MP3 players, and just made some money on the side. And basically, it was just to go to the movies on the weekend, just to be able to pay my days out because I wanted going out at 13 years old. And then when I discovered info products, because in the late 90s, early 2000s, it wasn't that popular as it is now.
Yeah.
So I really started creating my own info products about 3-4 years ago. I started in the health market and after in the personal development market, and I didn't really own a business at the time. I just had a couple of ebooks I was selling without any strategy, without any tactics. I just had an affiliate account, just selling a bit.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, I really decided to start the real business with staff and managers. I have like a manager in Switzerland. I have my tech teams in Asia.
How much staff have you got now?
I started with 11,
Yeah.
and now I fired a lot of people because I just wanted to be with a smaller group of people.
Right.
So now I have like two tech teams in Asia. We're about four full-time people. One person in Switzerland, handling the admin
Yeah.
admin stuff and customer support as well.
What was it like for you? And you were on the internet doing your own thing. What about your friends? Were they also interested, or were they?
No, at the beginning they were just laughing at me. How does the internet work?
Yeah.
But funny thing is, they had all the day jobs, like they were delivering pizzas or working in restaurants, and I wasn't. So they saw the difference at then, and my parents were having fun as well because when I started, they were skeptical about the whole internet thing. So
Yeah.
So Matt, what would you say to parents whose kids want to get into this and maybe don't want to go to college or something like that? What advice would you give to parents?
Well, the best advice is just to be open-minded. I mean, I think if someone, I'm still young, so I don't have children yet, but
Yeah.
I think that the most important thing is just to accept the child's choice. And I think that the future, given the fact that the economic situation is really terrible, I think the future is really having your own business. That's really what I teach, and that's how I got started on my own. So just having the courage just to go against the currents and go against the job ideas and just create your own stuff. So
And if there's a 13 or 15-year-old watching this little video on YouTube or on one of our sites, Amanda's or mine, what advice would you give that child?
I would just tell them to think about the future, because that's how I thought. Think about where you want to be in like 5 or 10 years. That's how I thought about the whole thing when I was 15, and I didn't see myself, as an employee and just living in a job, basically just working for someone else. So I really wanted to be able to to travel and to do the stuff I like to do, and I mean you can't live the ideal lifestyle if you're in a job. So
No,
Here you are,
exactly.
you're 22 years old, we're on the Caribbean, and you're traveling by yourself. And
Yeah.
if somebody wanted to get a hold of you and ask questions, would that be okay? How would they get a hold of you?
Well, they can contact me by email. It's I have a complicated name, so it's matthiasmazur@hotmail.com. That's the address I use. So just email me.
Well, thank you for inspiring us.
I would like to share with the people who don't recognize you that this is actually your second career.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, I started when I was young. Well, a couple of years ago.
Younger.
I'm still, yeah, when I was younger, I was a professional tennis player. So my first goal was to become a professional tennis player and make a living out of that.
Yeah.
So I traveled a lot when I was 13. I started traveling when I was 13, 14 years old with a lot of older people because when your country considers you as as potential for the future, they just send you around the world. So I traveled a lot and met a lot of great people, and that's maybe what gave me the taste of being independent and
The
being
freedom,
able to,
eh?
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
being able to make
Yo,
have
sorry,
have the best lifestyle possible. So and after the best thing is just to I wanted to make that happen without without becoming a professional tennis player because I got injured. So the only way
Okay.
to do that was with the internet.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing to do right now is just to start something on the internet.
Something that they love.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Have
Thank you
fun on
so
the
much
internet.
for
Okay,
that.
Okay.
fun.
Cool.
Yeah, and here you are now, with all these other internet marketers,
Yeah.
like Elisabeth Donati over
You see,
here.
here we have Amanda from New Zealand. Absolutely. Doing the
Nice.
same thing I'm
And
doing.
yeah, so say your name slowly again for everybody.
My name is Matt Mazer.
Matt
That's the name I
Mazer.
use when I'm in the States.
Okay.
The other one is only for Europe.
Ah.
So yeah, no Matt Mazer.
Matt Mazer.